Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Mago301 here with another death battle reaction, and God, what a frame to start on! It is Aang versus Traveler. Genshin Impact versus Avatar: The Last Airbender. And oh man, I know I'm in the minorities, but I have been looking forward to this episode. But today, I'm joined by an amazing cast of friends. Obviously, we got Minato.
Hey.
We got a zombie warlord, my goat, who can't talk at the moment, so I will just be speaking for him. I have my phone open, so I will be he will be speaking through me. And we have a very, very special guest today. We have my little sister, Mallow. She is a big. Actually, why don't you say? Why don't you say?
I have been playing Genshin Impact for close to, like over a year now. Probably over 2 years now. Traveler is my goat, but Aang is also my goat from childhood. So I got both of my goats going against each other. However, Genshin Impact, I've probably dedicated the majority of my recent life to it. I probably have 1,000 hours in the game, which is very sad. So I'm rooting for my goat Traveler today.
That is right. I have invited the Genshin addict.
I'm a professional here. I'll be analyzing everything.
And she's gotten me slightly into the game as well. I have like 16 hours in the game, so I will also be backing Traveler.
I'm back in
little baby.
I've only seen Last Airbender.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm unmuting. I cannot support a gacha game, so I will be rooting for Aang no matter what.
And he's standing 10 toes down as always. Minato will have to see.
Best.
Your mic cut out for a second there.
Maybe it's best you didn't hear what I just said then. Alright. But then, do we have any final words before we start?
I'm so ready to witness this bald child get absolutely obliterated.
I'm not.
I am! Let's do this!
They even open
Aang
with
the
Aang
Avatar versus Aether the Traveler.
Which journeyman will come out on top in this elemental battle?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
The 3D looks so good as well.
It really
Water,
does.
earth, fire, air. Long ago,
Heart.
4 nations lived in harmony, united by a master of the elements, the Avatar.
This Avatar reincarnated as different people for centuries, all with their own struggles. And man, was that true for our boy Aang.
Not at first, of course, thanks to his master and guardian, GACHA.
As a cheeky little air nomad, Aang traveled the world causing shenanigans, all while learning to control the winds with airbending.
Based on the real-life martial art Bagua Zhang, airbending is the most spiritual of the 4 bending styles, focusing on evading and diverting attacks through circular motions. With even the smallest movement, Aang can create tornadoes, run like the wind, and block hypersonic explosions.
The perfect style for a twinkle-toed goofball like Aang. He even invented his own technique, the air scooter. How does he not fall off that thing?
Add in a glider staff for flight, and the sky was the limit. But you know how it goes. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Their conquest spread, war was inevitable, and Aang was the only one who could save the world.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with all that, and being forcibly separated from GACHA. He was just a kid, so he froze up. Like, literally, he accidentally froze himself and his adorable Sky Bison Appa for 100 years.
Until he was awakened by the Water Tribe siblings, Katara and Sokka. Time wasn't
Sokka, my goat.
People. With no avatar to keep
Our
balance,
goat.
the Airbenders
For
and
real.
their culture were wiped out by the Fire Nation.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
As the Avatar, it's Aang's duty to understand the world's people, learning their cultures, their sadness, joy, and humanity.
And what better way to do that than learn
The Momo versus Paimon subplot about to go crazy, honestly.
Aang learned waterbending.
We all know
Aimed
that's what
around
we're really
fluid
here
Tai Chi
for.
movements, this style controls liquid in all forms to freeze targets, create water whips, and even cut through steel.
Learning earthbending was way tougher, but Aang's friend Toph taught him to stop being a wimpy pushover. Now he can armor himself in stone, move the terrain of entire cities, and fight blind with a sonar-style seismic sense.
Earthbending is themed around the steady stances of Hung Quan Kung Fu, waiting for the right moment to strike head on.
There was a lot to learn, but even with the world at stake and this moody hothead on his tail, Aang had fun doing it. Who could forget the adventures penguin sledding, going through the bending bayous, and living in Ba Sing Se, the city where no wars ever happened.
Yet across his journey, one power eluded Aang: the Avatar state, an enhanced mode of being that came to him in moments of peril.
Sure, if Aang dies in it, the Avatar cycle ends permanently, but who cares when it gives you enough power to wipe
Does
out
that
a
mean
whole Navy fleet?
Storm versus
Come on,
Korra
Boomstick.
is
The
about to get
Avatar
retconned?
state is
Yes,
more
it
than
is.
just a power amp.
Just
Never gonna
how long
happen.
have you been standing
Which
there?
honestly,
I've been here
I don't even
the
like
whole
Korra, but
time.
girl did
I like
not
where
deserve
all
to be
Avatar
fed to a
talk is.
Marvel
Feel the
Herald.
cosmic power of the avatars before
Like,
him
I
and
like
the ancient
Storm.
spirit
I
Rava.
love X-Men,
Aang
but-
gains the knowledge and experience of all previous avatars,
Damn,
greatly
Korra, I
expanding
felt
his
bad for
bending
Korra.
options. Lava bending
Yeah.
from Avatar Roku, sonic shouts from Avatar Yang Chen, and even more are
Also,
theoretically
hey, Johnson's
available
back.
to him through their memories.
Oh, I get it. You can't just grind your way to controlling the Avatar state.
Right. If Aang wanted to stop Fire Lord Ozai, he needed something else.
He needed onion banana juice.
Yeah, technically, I suppose. Gross.
Specifically, Aang sought the guidance of Guru Patek. Mastering his power meant clearing his chakras, emptying his mind of earthly attachments. Seems simple, but this also meant rejecting his feelings for Katara, the person he loved most.
When he had to choose between the world or the girl, Aang followed his heart and it didn't end well.
He got better. Aang was determined to understand the world's people, even the enemy Fire Nation. Something he accomplished thanks to the redeemed Prince Zuko, the Sun Warriors,
And these two honkin' dragons! Aang was scared of firebending, but it's totally awesome. It's not just about burning and blowing shit up. Okay, well it is, but there's so much more to it.
formed from the explosive movements of Shaolin Kung Fu. Firebending controls
burning
all
blowing shit
manner
up,
of
but
heat,
with
and
style.
through the teachings
Exactly.
of fire and water, he can redirect lightning bending, a burst of atmospheric discharge shot at over 200,000 miles per hour.
Okay.
Oh, the best uncle ever.
The true goat!
To redirect natural
Our
lightning.
goat,
So
for
here's the
real.
deal. Not crazy enough? At his peak, Aang surpassed
Ira was
benders
all
who
of
could
our
throw
uncles.
buildings, melt stone, and hold up this
Truly was.
gigantic
always
library solo. Whooping Ozai's butt should be no problem, right?
Not exactly. You see, the air nomads were pacifists who believed in the value of life above all. Being the last airbender, Aang didn't think his people were truly gone unless he went back on their teachings. Meaning,
You
he
left
really
me no
didn't want to
choice.
kill Ozai.
So, what, he's just
Don't
a coward
fucking
now?
remind
Mr.
me.
Firelord is about to burn down the entire Earth.
Hey, I was rooting for Ed in that episode. I lost shit
I
too.
think
like
Aang
Aang
was
a lot
simply
more,
at
but,
odds
like-
with what he wanted and what the world expected, so he needed to make a
Maybe this
choice.
is a mercy
Right.
kill.
In his greatest challenge yet, Aang discovered his true self, making his spirit unbendable and finally mastering the Avatar state.
Making him as strong as avatars who could cause hurricanes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions.
Or in Avatar Kyoshi's case, a new island. As in, she broke off nearly 30 square miles of a peninsula to form a new landmass. But to defeat Ozai, Aang needed one final element, something few avatars had bent before: energy bending.
Not the easiest thing to do, but Aang totally overwhelmed Ozai, severing the tyrant's connection to fire and stopping his invasion, all while keeping his no-kill run intact. The ultimate FU to this warlord's ideology.
Now that the Fire Nation had cooled
I feel like
off,
that's gonna be relevant
Ugh.
to the climax.
Aang led a new
It
era
is,
where
because it's
united
gonna get him
nations,
fucking space
a place where all
cancer.
people could prosper, and where a new generation and a new avatar would take the reins.
He even got hitched with Katara. Take that, Zutara shippers!
I will end you.
For all his doubts and fulfilling
Based
Avatar's
boomstick,
destiny
not
and then
being
some.
Zutara.
He did it in a way that was true to who he was.
Because before being the Avatar, or even an airbender,
I'm pretty sure they
the
are.
greatest thing he
Let
could
me
ever
turn-
be was himself. All in a day's work.
I don't know
for a
why I'm not, but I had
free,
your Discord volume
fun-loving
at
kid.
70%, so that should be fixed now.
Oh,
The battle
So
is
am I
coming
louder
up
or
thanks to
quieter
this episode's
now?
sponsor.
Louder, much louder.
okay.
I was like,
I
why are you
heard
so quiet? Yeah, that's on me. That's on me.
Okay.
.com/promos ends August
Gambling!
23rd at
Yeah,
11
gambling!
Eastern Time.
All right, all right.
That's a
lot of
shout out
people-
for Traveler.
There's
So-
about
This is
5
fine.
people who bet on Aang who are about to go broke.
Yep. So how are we feeling after that analysis? How are we feeling after that analysis?
That was much better than the one from Aang versus Edward. Damn.
Yeah, no kidding. That's not a high bar.
Feeling good.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's DJ Tiki, so it's already an upgrade. Yeah.
True.
I'm pretty sure he wrote this episode, right?
I think he did. I don't recall. I would need to check.
He's a really good writer, so I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to this.
But all right. Time.
Wondering
I
if
To,
don't think I'll be
Everything is
as
gonna be
crazy for it
relevant.
as some of the other episodes, but that's not on him. That's more so I have a massive bias towards Yuji versus Denji and Cell versus Metal.
we know you're not about to have a bias for this one. That's for certain.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, let's see what Aether brings.
God.
Add extra barbecue sauce.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Welcome to Tevat, a mysterious land governed by godly archons.
I'm putting
that
barbecue
drew
sauce
the
on
eye
that
of
chicken
someone
sandwich
beyond
if
the
it
stars.
ever
Ether.
arrives.
Fuck yeah.
AKA the Traveler, who escaped his dying world with his sister Lumine in search of the flowers that bloomed on their lost home, only to crash land, awaken to an apocalypse, and get cubed by this jerk.
Separated from his sister, Ether awoke, again, in a new, less apocalyptic age, and fished up his own pathetic pet pixie, Paimon.
Yeah, she makes for good emergency food. With his new guide, Traveler to the windy country of Mondstadt to find his link to the past, but got a Breath of the Wild glider instead.
And his first element, Animo, letting him make air slashes, tornadoes, and of course,
Windblade!
Wow, they are
Guess
getting
what?
right into
Traveler
this.
wasn't the only one with a power like this. Tevat
Well, I
was
see the
full of
connection
blessed
between
people
these
wielding
two now.
these relic things called visions.
vision bearers can imbue their weapons and bodies with elemental power, summon items, and use a special, well, vision to perceive the elements around them.
Normally, they're limited to a single element, but Traveler is just
Oh
built different.
my
Through
God, it's
Paimon's
already-
guidance, He began collecting elements from his
It's Jover.
Tevat. No vision relic needed for him.
Each nation had a new culture, a new element, a new crisis.
And new character banners. When asked to play a sleuth for a murder case in Liyue, Traveler wasn't interested. A corpse couldn't tell him where his sis was, but he was roped in anyway and got the Geo ability to form rock constructs and eruptions of Earth.
When Ether ventured to Inazuma, he didn't care about its war with the Vision Bearers and their Archon either, until he saw the suffering caused by its tyrannical rule, and joined the resistance with Electro abilities, fighting the powers that be using electric buzzsaws, thunderblades, and lightning.
He even learned to dodge lightning. Other Electro users, like my wife Lisa, can conjure storms. No shock when my adopted daughter Klee made explosions that raised mountains. Traveler met all kinds of people
Boomstick
like
is
this.
canonically a
You know the type.
gacha addict now. Base.
Yeah, Tevat has its own laws, Boomstick. Many twinks being one of them. Maybe 2 or 3 of them, actually.
Ringmaster.
Shut up, Wiz. This guy's been playing Genshin since launch.
I know everything there is to know about the Genshin meta. Each of its elements for different reactions.
What?
Big elemental combinations. Geo.
That is probably
combines
something
different
Mallow
inside
gets more than I do.
Genshin. Electro mixed with water stuns foes. Animo spreads elements around in swirls of destruction. Boom!
Like how I combine beer and gunpowder.
Exactly, Boomstick. Using Dendro, Traveler can form plant
He didn't
life
say
that
that's
mixed
right,
with water and
Boomstick.
lightning
Fucking
makes
0 out of
homing
10.
beings.
That's Wiz's line. He can't steal that. That's
With
a
enough
trademark.
clever thinking and artifact farming, you can combine
You should
anything
steal it
in Genshin.
anyways.
Okay, we get it. Go lose
It's not
another
like they seem to be
50-50,
on
you
good
whale.
I'll
terms.
show you a whale. Drop one on your lap next time you're not looking.
In Subaru, Traveler later beat Scaramouche, an edgy catboy with multiple elements at his fingertips, all in a time loop that got repeated 168 times.
Speaking of time, Ether had control of more than just
Time,
his own
huh?
future. Tevat's fate fundamentally changed in
Mago, I
ways small
swear
and
to
grand,
God.
all through his unending willpower.
Because the
Hey, I
Traveler
own the
was
shirt.
just
I have a right
Thunder,
to say it.
Someone unbound by the land's destiny. Even this big tree that records all of the world's events had no idea he existed.
Like when he helped defy the judgment of a biblical flood in Fontaine. where he mastered Hydro for his best Cuphead impression with water bullets.
Heck, a dinosaur chose not to blow up the world just because Paimon and Traveler befriended it. If that wasn't cool enough, Traveler can, unrelated, turn into a dinosaur. Hell yeah! Yo, look at him. Wonder if I could get a dinosaur on my Genshin team.
Through these legally distinct Pokemon, Aether can fly, dig through
You're
the
gonna
earth,
have
or
to
charge
unload your
foes
wallet.
like a Jurassic Bull. He traveled across the land, searching far and wide, and finally stopped swinging that one-star dull blade.
Instead, he developed the prototype Rancor, which he wields like a beast thanks to the Swordmaster Skirk, and several straight days of training. What a grind set! Still, Traveler Sist kept eluding him, choosing to hang in the shadows with these Gluminati folk.
A group from Conria, the nation cursed by the gods for messing with the Abyss. Unbeknownst to Aether, his sister had already traveled to Vat in a journey that mirrored his own.
And at the end, she found... Well, we don't really know. Not yet, at least. But whatever it is got her to side with the creepy villains. Lot twist!
Eventually, Aether reached the nation of Natlan to fight in its never-ending war with the Abyss. He gained the Pyro element, learning to launch fireballs and explosions combined of flame with lightning.
He didn't just dabble in fancy pyrotechnics. By connecting with the people there, Traveler achieved Night Soul's Blessing, a power-up state fueled by primordial element juice, strong enough to make a blade of fire hundreds of feet long. Hell yeah, that's strong enough to take down the heart of the Abyss, which is on the level of 5-star waifus like Mawika and the Raiden Shogun.
An Archon who, in ages past, sliced Yashiori Island in two.
That's cool, but how about when this Venti guy threw a whole-ass mountain? According to Paimon, Traveler can level a mountain himself.
Additionally, Aether learned how to use light energy to form a Kuvaki shield, something he used to protect the people of Nodcry by blocking a cannon blast with enough energy to obliterate a town.
This was no ordinary cannon either. It also uses Kavaki energy, so that's a beam of light.
Through all his adventures,
light
Aether
speed.
had come to genuinely care for Tevat's people. Maybe one day he will reunite with his
Aang.
sister, but for now, he's fighting for a whole new world. His new home.
Ooh, you need a higher adventure rank for that.
Don't you worry, gang. I dumped all my savings into Primo Gems for this. We can't miss when those ice guys trying to kill the Traveler inevitably warm up to him. Still got it.
Oh, so that's why you're broke as shit.
To Aether, the journey has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs of its people, they are all part of it. Even if he's against the Abyss itself, a new dawn is somewhere just beyond the stars, and a field of flowers Lumine too loved.
That was really
The
nice.
battle's about to start, and if you like
so
death metal
we,
music, some of your favorite battle tracks are coming to a...
Let's just skip the roots and bets. I think we already locked that in. What do you think the next time is gonna be?
99% of losing gets to stop guessing losing right before it's
Answer!
I also really do think it's gonna be Lucina versus Grovyle with all the Fire Emblem hype right now.
Next time is gonna be. I think actually my serious answer. I think it could be Monokuma versus Koro Sensei.
I could see
I think it's
that.
either gonna be next time or next
Ooh.
year.
Ooh, especially with all the Danganronpa 2 hype. Yeah, I could see that.
Only thing is, I'm gonna have to watch two of my goats get washed back to back, and I like Koro Sensei even more. Damn it!
Ugh. No comment since I'm a Danganronpa fan, so. And I haven't seen Assassination Classroom.
Dude, you gotta.
I know I do. It's been on my watch list.
That's really
I
good.
hope
I just
Monokuma
started
versus
it.
Koro Sensei is next time, so it gives you an excuse to watch Assassination Classroom.
Hey, it's fun. Hey, you know what? Simone versus Kyle finally got me to watch Gurren Lagann, so.
Hell yeah!
Alright, so yeah. Rooting and betting on Traveler.
I'm rooting for Maressa, who we saw in the background.
Rooting for Aang, betting. I don't know, fucking Dark Side of the Moon Shockwave.
Rooting and betting on Aang.
10 toes
believe.
down.
Just
Zombie
gotta
10 toes down warlord, my goat. Alright. Well then, are we ready?
Rooting and betting on Traveler.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
All right, the combatants are
Everything
set.
is
We've run
recording
the data
just
through
fine.
possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Was that Colonel Sanders I just saw?
Yeah.
Okay, we're riding this then.
Two elements?
Already liking the music. Never lose the joy and wins into the end.
What's going on? Paimon goes treasure hunting for 2 minutes. Now everything is going kaboom.
Are we finally getting the Paimon versus Momo?
Please! Incident 10 out of 10 episode if we get it.
Cool glider. Can it do this?
Oh shit, we're getting a sky battle.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this.
Come on, traveler. Get up. Never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Remember.
No one fights alone.
And here's Avatar State.
For those who came before, and those who will follow. I am Avatar Aang, the last Airbender.
There ain't gonna be anyone following after this.
Take this! Through the heights and shallows. Through infinite dusks and dawns!
Nice knowing you, buddy.
Damn.
Oh my god!
At least you
Got
didn't get
mauled.
space cancer.
Does this mean no treasure?
No primo gems, unfortunately.
And my dailies are done. What?
All right. Ugh.
He got done dirty! They got...
Look at how they massacred my boy.
Darth Maul, eat your heart out.
Fuck you.
Zombie was the one rooting and betting on Aang.
Look, I'd rather just admit defeat than try to gaslight myself into thinking Aang ever stood a chance. I'm gonna be honest. And hey,
This is like the time you lashed out at
so
me.
you don't get to pull that card on
This
me.
is like the time you lashed out at me for betting on Dante, even and rooting for Dante as well.
I didn't lash out at you for rooting for Dante. What are you fucking talking about?
I specifically remember there was an instance where I was like, why are you going against me? I'm the one who rooted for Dante.
I don't remember this. I'm gonna be real with you.
I will find
Maybe I
it.
just have amnesia.
But yeah, that's all right. Let's see what they have to say then.
Miss.
This was an interesting pairing, so let's break this down by power, experience, speed, and elements.
First up, power. Aang and Traveler could both change the terrain of entire cities, and were way stronger than characters that can break mountains. But at their peak, they're both tearing up islands.
Aang's avatar state made him on par with Kyoshi, who created and moved the island of Kyoshi. Similarly, Night Soul's Blessing let Aether contend with Archon-level foes like the Raiden Shogun, who split Yashiori Island.
And just like that, Korra vs. Storm never happened.
Than Traveler can block, so he's definitely on that level.
Kyoshi Island is over 6 miles wide and long. Kyoshi moved the island 17 miles offshore in 2 seconds, so we have everything we need to calculate the amount of kinetic energy this would require.
Turns out it's basically the same as cutting through Yashiori Island, about 3,000 gigatons of TNT. So their power is tied up.
Which means comparing their experience.
I like how they just said in the black box that Traveler Scale someone who pulled the moon.
Gave Aang centuries of knowledge.
With the memories and abilities of past avatars, Aang's kit was so extensive in a way Aether had no real answer for.
Not to mention, Aang's training was more focused. Traveler is skilled, sure, but his training was mostly just a means to finding his sister, while Aang's journey was all about mastering elements to combat other elements.
Experience narrowly goes to Aang. However, another important factor to consider is speed.
In terms of mobility, both could roughly match the other. If Traveler was immobilized with earthbending, he could just dig his way out as a dinosaur.
And Aang's airbending and glider meant he could easily counter Aether if he took flight.
But in terms of raw reaction speed, Traveler had it in the bag. Aang bending away lightning is crazy fast, but Traveler could dodge lightning much earlier in his journey, and now he can block that light-speed Kuvaki laser.
Yep.
While lightning can move over 200,000 miles per hour, a beam of light can move 186,000 miles per second.
Over 3,000 times faster than Aang. Traveler takes speed by a landslide.
So this all came down to the elements. Who could turn the forces of nature against the other?
At first, I actually thought this was Aang's dub.
Aether's elemental control is remarkable, but most of his attacks are projectiles, spires, and very specific implements that Aang has bent away in the past. Aether has never shown the precision or creative flexibility that we've seen with Aang's bending.
But throw in the combos of elemental reactions and the script flips. Traveler could mix not just his elements, but also Aang's in ways that Aang could not. Bending was Aang's greatest strength, but also, against Traveler, a weakness.
Because Aang usually had one or more elements around him, it gave Aether an easy access point through these combinations. When Aang used fire, Aether could use lightning to catch him in an overload. If Aang used water, Traveler's electrocharge could paralyze him, and so on.
This isn't just a gameplay thing. Genshin characters like the lovely Lisa canonically say this is how the elements work.
And unlike Aang, Aether has fought multiple people who can use multiple elements. The longer the fight went on, the more Aether would trip Aang up with these combinations, some of which Aang could not bend.
Aang could redirect lightning, sure, but what about electro buzzsaws, or an electrified tornado, or dendroblasts of pure plant energy?
The Kavaki shield especially gave Aether a strong defense to fall back on. Since it was made of pure light, Aang had no way to remove it outside of brute force.
By comparison, Aang's wind barrier wouldn't block Traveler's elements. It would actually merge with them and create more combos that would target Aang himself. Not a great situation to be in.
And since Aether's powers came from external earthly sources, like those statues, Aang could not depower him with energy bending, even if he theoretically overcame Aether's willpower.
Willpower that is strong enough to alter the fate of the entire world. Sorry, Aang, but elements goes to the Traveler. Cinching his victory. Either way you cut it, he was in his element.
The winner is the Traveler, Aether.
Okay, I'm ready for my cameo. Oh.
Hi, dummy.
Next time on...
Okay, next time. So,
Mando Courier or Korokuma.
Yep, Luzan or Lucina versus Grova.
Mordecai and Rigby versus Finn and Jake.
Oh, I'd really like that, but I'm still only halfway through season 4, so I'd really hope they hold off on Mordecai and Rigby versus Finn and Jake.
And Mallow, you got one or just nah?
For a death battle?
Yeah.
Varessa from Genshin Impact versus Incineroar from Pokemon.
Fuck it, sure. Alright, let's see it.
Death battle.
Oh my god! Ninjago!
Wait, what?
Ninjago! Come
Oh shit!
For some reason, I thought that
Subscribe and join
that
as a
reminded me,
member
like,
to
the
see
fucking
more.
Trolls from Ruby.
Kai, my glorious king!
I did not expect Bionicle versus. Oh shit! Are we getting a stop motion episode?
Oh my
wow.
goodness!
This is one of the first few times I actually know a character like properly.
I don't really know either of these characters, but I am looking forward to this.
I don't care. I don't fucking care. Rooting and betting on Kai.
Yeah, same here.
I have no idea who to root for or who to bet on.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! Oh, Lloyd is gonna freak out seeing this.
We're getting Lloyd on for the next episode.
Oh, definitely not. He has work, but
Shit.
he is a GOB.
Well, damn.
Oh.
I will say I have to leave early. That event, Mario Minato. It's been like I'm still running around trying to fix everything right now. So.
Go ahead. It was good to have you here, Zombie.
Yes, but I'll send your IGN. All right.
My IGN.
In-game name.
Like your in-game name in Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. I'll
DM it to me or where I pinged.
Yeah.
In organic.
Yeah, sure. I'll look at it right now. I'm booting up the game right now.
All right. Talk to you later, Zombie.
Right? See you guys.
Oh, but yeah, that oh my god, that was great. That was great. I love that.
I hope to God I'm able to live that down. I hope this isn't like the fucking. What did we do again? What was that? Remember the fucking the antimatter incident of 2023?
Oh my god. Shut up. I don't watch Transformers! Like, I was like, oh, it's a giant purple beam of energy. Is that the antimatter? I don't think I can be held accountable for that. But yeah, okay, Miss Genshin Impact herself. What is your benevolent rating of the episode?
My overall rating. I think I don't know the exact lore of Traveler being able to transform into animals. I know he can, but I'm like 99% sure he can only do that within the Natlan region. So I don't know about that. But otherwise,
maybe it took place in Natlan. Ever consider that?
No, it didn't because the sky was working.
Shit, I can't argue against that. How am I supposed to argue against that?
My overall rating, 10 out of 10, because I got to enjoy it alongside my really cool brother and his really cool friends.
Aww.
And friendship is magic.
It was nice talking to you.
Me? Talking to you as well.
Well, I guess that means my esteemed sister joins the rare rank of 100% win rate for a fight. Just never show up again. You'll never lose it.
You're gonna ditch us, and so you get to keep that 100% win rate.
Oh yeah.
The only other person to have that is Lloyd, who bet on our Robin versus Lucina for Smash Bracket. So you will be in the esteemed Hall of Fame.
Mago in the future will ask me to, like, if I want to do another death battle, and I'll just say absolutely not. I have to keep my streak.
What if it's another Genshin character? What was it? Was his name Zhao?
Zhao?
Yeah, Zhao versus I think it's pronounced Illidan, the guy from fucking World of Warcraft. That was one they were interested in doing as well.
That was the one that was on the Tournament of Champions, right? Or the vote? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I would come back for that. Zhao is my goat.
Alright, Death Battle, make it happen! You can either make her go 2-0 or 1-1. Oh, but yeah, that was a really good episode, and it was so gorgeous.
It looked really nice. If I had to rank it, I'd say right below Sentry versus Superboy Prime. Really good, and that's again my bias talking. I really liked that episode. So
understandable. The best part, the best part about this episode is that it was very good, like beautifully animated, beautiful storytelling and all that with analysis. So that means you know damn well every person who wanted this episode to fail is going to be like, God fucking damn it!
We are going to get a shit ton of views on the Ninjago episode, anyways.
Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
my fucking cousins loved Ninjago back in the day.
Dude, I still love Ninjago today. Like every time a new season comes out, I always binge it with Lloyd. Like this is like I don't. This is probably arguably more my childhood. Like this is up there with Pokemon in terms of I'm watching my childhood fight.
Nice.
I still have Lego sets in my I still have Lego sets. They're probably all like destroyed, but like I have the minifigures. Oh, but yeah, I am really, really looking forward to this. And I'm gonna hope to everything that when I look into this fight, that my goat is the agreed upon winner.
You know what? At this point, fuck it. I'll root for Kai for your sake.
Oh, much appreciated, much appreciated. But yeah, that's going back to the episode. Is there? I loved it. I think it was I'm not sure. I have to think more about what to rate it, but like first at first impression, I would have to say like probably 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say.
Like it was
Well,
really
it's a
good.
9, but I'm bumping it down to an 8 because there was no mention of space cancer and there was no Paimon versus Momo subplot.
You know what? Shit, you're right. That's why it's not a 10 out of 10. If we got the Momo versus Paimon subplot, 11 out of 10. Best episode of the season, no question.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because Momo and Paimon did not have their beef, and in Traveler's skill set, it was never mentioned that he got infinite bitches.
But yeah, I was about to say something, but I can't remember what it was.
Hey, do you think we should make a bet at some point? I don't know what the stakes are going to be, but maybe we should make a bet for which episode is going to happen first, Luz versus Anne or Mandalorian versus Courier 6?
At this point, I think the humiliation ritual for both of us is just more than enough.
Fair enough.
Like I've been roasted in the comments before as the Luzan guy.
Well, now you won't be in this ritual alone anymore.
Oh, but yeah, just all right. Is there any? I remember want to say I honestly do think it really would have been funny to get energy bending with space cancer for a moment.
It would have been.
How does that space cancer thing work again?
All right, Mallow, take it away. You're more qualified to speak on this than I am.
Really quick, what is space cancer?
It's like the abyss energy. The abyss energy that's like stored within Aang.
Oh, the abyss
Aether.
energy?
Yeah.
Aang would get his shit absolutely rocked.
Okay, elaborate. Elaborate, Miss 1000 Hours.
The abyss energy, basically, if I remember this correctly, I don't know, I haven't educated myself on this in a while, but the abyss energy basically has the ability to take over the mind of a person and corrupt their mind and body so that they, obey the orders of the abyss. And there's an actual, like, liege of people who command the abyss. The Traveler's sister is said to be like the queen or the princess of the abyss, and she's currently helping abyss monsters. The abyss's current impact on the world of Tevet is it is corrupting the magical ley lines, which don't ask me what those do, I forgot. But basically, okay, so we know the sky, right?
Yeah, it's
we
blue.
love the sky. The sky is great. Exactly. The abyss kind of broke the sky.
Yeah, and getting to how that is relevant, Aether has absorbed a fuck ton of this energy.
Basically, anyone who comes into contact with Abyss will get incredibly sick, but Aether's just immune, because he's goated like that.
But yeah,
Damn.
energy bending
It
would...
really is space cancer.
Yeah, it literally is just super space cancer. And enough of it would just probably make Aang drop dead
Death
instantly.
Battle would explain the space cancer to me, but
You get the very abridged sibling version.
fair enough. I got what I wanted.
But yeah, any closing comments? Is there anything else left to say?
Beat his ass, Kai.
Let's fucking go. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Baressa was mentioned. I'm happy.
And she was watching the entire episode for that. Just scanning the background like, where is he? Where's the precious? Oh. But yeah. Alright. Minato, any final closing words?
I'm gonna put barbecue sauce on my chicken sandwich.
Bet. Awesome. Hope you enjoy it. Mallow, any final closing words?
The Traveler is goated. Infinite waifus. I knew he was gonna win all along.
Alright. And as for me, just great episode. Loved it. Another W in the books. And yeah, just beautifully animated. We finally have a good Avatar episode, people. Let's fucking go.
Ooh.
And Storm versus Korra got retconned.
It never happened. Truly, honestly, Aang probably saw a glimpse of the video.
It should have been Aang versus Edward, but yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say it now. Aang, in that moment before his death, saw a glimpse of the future, saw Korra, and was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna just let myself go out. But yeah. Alright. That'll do for this episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Original video will be in the description, and I'll see you all.
Already about who wins between Kai and
Yeah, I imagine people are talking about it.
His name?
Tahu?
Tahu, thank you.
Toa Tahu.
Toa Tahu.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess and just say he's like a fire bionicle. I don't know. I don't know shit about bionicle lore. So yeah, but yeah, I definitely want to see this. And God, please don't let this be a debatable matchup. I want my goat to win, please.
You are gonna go exactly what I went through with Dante versus Clive.
No.
But you were gonna go through the pain of having it be debatable, and then watch your goat get burned.
Watch Kai die with like a Lego death sound from the fucking video games. Just falls apart. Just instant fucking 10 out of 10. You know, the only bad part about Yoda versus King Mickey was that Yoda didn't have the Lego Yoda death sound.
Let me live this down. I didn't say this in front of him, but after hearing from a friend who played Final Fantasy 16, now I think Dante got fucking robbed.
We can never let Zombie know this information.
Exactly, he will never let me live this down.
Which, I guess if he watches this episode, then, you know, you're just cooked, but we're just gonna, you know, in like 2 weeks randomly, we're just gonna get a notification reaction squad that just goes, so Minato, you want to talk about it? And you're just gonna be staring at your screen like,
you want to talk about Joker versus Giorno?
But alright. That will do it for this episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I feel like I already did this, but then we got started talking about something important. Original video will be in the description, and I will see you all in the next video. See ya!